Hi, it's Matt Giggs. I hope you're well and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, today's episode is all about focus. And actually, this one is something that we can all learn from, and that's to focus on your clients, not your competition. The amount of times I speak to agents who are trying their best, to be number one, to beat that one, to take that one out. They're spending all of their energy, and that's our most valuable asset along with time, talking, focusing, thinking all about the things they can't control, their competitor. You don't need to do that, and I'm going to show you in today's episode exactly what I do to detach myself away from that competitive mindset. Now, I'm not saying being competitive is a bad thing, but you're going to hear some more from me in a moment on that subject. So, why listen to me? Well, look, my name's Matt Giggs. I've been in a estate agency for 28 years. And I'm telling you right now, I have been there, seen it, worn different shirts, t-shirts, shorts, the whole shooting match, right? I know that from scaling my own career without resorting to the sleazy tactics of undercutting, overpricing, lying, BSing people along the way, that you don't need to do that stuff, right? I've grown an estate agency group. I've mentored and trained thousands of agents across the UK to improve the way they operate in a competitive climate. I've sold over £1 billion worth of property in my career, and I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the challenges, I've embraced the challenges, and I've grown from a trainee to working in the corporate sector to building my own businesses and companies in this brilliant industry of ours. So I'm going to be looking forward to sharing some more content with you if you're an estate agent who wants to scale their career or business. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, make sure you like it or comment on this video. Let us know what your thoughts are, what your challenges are, and we can take it even further. So I can't wait to get into today's episode, which is all about focusing on your clients, not your competition. And this has been a recipe for my success over the years, okay? The 28 years. When I focused on my competition, what happens? What's happened to my performance? What's it been like? How have I felt? What's my energy been like? You know, when you're going to evaluation and you're thinking, God, that agent's coming out there, they're going to undercut, they're going to charge less. Oh my God, do not even enter that mind space, guys. It will do you no good. Your energy is so important, but your focus is everything. If you're even gleaning, leaking a little bit of desperation, it will show. People feel that energy. They feel confidence. They do not buy desperation. So what am I talking about right here? Well, when I started an estate agency many, many years ago, it was always to be the best, the number one. We want this, we want that, I want this, I want that, we get paid commission. The trouble is, all of those things are driving and conditioning behaviors which your clients do not value. They don't. Go and speak to them. Do they give two shits about whether you're number one in the market? I tell you what, we've lost listings, we've lost clients because we've spent our time talking about us, not them. So you've got to think about what I'm saying here and how important, even if you are number one, number 5, number 10, you're just starting, you've got so many advantages when you pull out the client's needs, when you get to grips with what actually matters to them when you start this journey. If you're in the mindset of thinking about, oh, I wonder what they're doing, the competition, the fees they're charging, the price that they're quoting, you are knackered. And there's going to be various videos that I share with you today about how to price and not lose, how to win before you've been, how to provide value and raise your fees, that you're going to love those clips. So look out for those videos. But this is all about your clients. What do clients want right now from their estate agent, right? What do they want? Do they really want the cheapest estate agent? Because we all know that can be the most expensive mistake that people make. So if you think about your clients, find out what it is they want, what it is they need. So the place that I started before I launched Gigs & Co in 2012, and this was for a year prior to me launching, is I spent my whole time talking to clients. Clients that were on the market, sold. When I was in my previous company, I was doing constant research, really interested in finding out what mattered to them. What do they feel is really important? What are the things that they hate about a state agency? And by the way, when you're writing those lists out, they're quite willing to share. If you do the opposite of what those comments are and that feedback is, you start to build your checklist, your belief list, your focus list, and they don't say the following: be cheap. They don't say the following: be number one, win awards. They don't. I know that some of those things can really help you with your belief, and I'm not knocking that because I've used those strategies over the years, but I've lost more listings when I focused on winning versus my competition. And what I'm saying to you, when I go back to that period, and I'm talking, it's 11, 12 years ago now, it really helped me to launch my business, my own business, which nobody had heard of on day one, right? There was estate agents charging £500, £900, 0.5%, 1%. You get my drift? They were all out there in the market, all out there using Rightmove, all out there saying they do the same thing. But really, what made the clients come to me? What made us become market leader in a very short period of time? Now, I'm saying market leader because we led the market. We decided to listen to the clients, understand what their wants and needs are, and we built our service around that. We focused on the client journey. How do they feel before having their house valued, right? What are their anxieties about having a stranger in their house? Let's think about that. When you're an estate agent, you take it for granted, don't you? It's another appointment. No, this is their first appointment with you. And you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So you've got to think about that principle right now, about where it all begins and what that process and that journey looks like across time, and how you can make a difference. How can you make an impact? How can you give them insights which are going to absolutely help them to understand and navigate through it can be a stressful experience of selling or buying a property. You've got the advantages, guys. You've got all the tools, the data, the skills, you've got the information, you've got the experience, the knowledge. So you've got all of this stuff all in you right now, but how do you use it? What do you take out the back there and fire back? What tools have you got to help this client really move forward? And when you're reverting to desperation and looking outside of yourself, focusing on the competition and what's going on around you, you really lose out. I was absolutely questioning my fees before I started Gigs & Co. We were by far, the highest fee new agent coming into the town. We were also nearly 3 miles away from the town centre where everybody else hung out. So hang on a second, think about that for a minute. There's a new guy opening, he's got one other person working for him, they're in a tiny service square foot office, which was actually on the first floor of a commercial unit, way far out from the town centre. Nobody had heard of us, right? I didn't stand a chance, did I? Yet I was doubling the fees of most agents. I was out there winning listings from day one because I built trust. I didn't focus on my competition, guys. I didn't start my business because I gave a shit about what other agents thought around me and what they really were doing to win business or lose business. It was all about research, finding out what clients want. So the thing that you need to do right now, guys, is you need to go and speak to 10, 20, 30 past clients who have used you, clients that haven't used you and have gone elsewhere. Yes, speak to those people. You're going to get more gold there, more lessons there than you're getting right here, because you're going to get to hear, if you ask the questions around feedback and wanting to improve your business, they're going to give you the insights and the inspiration if you're prepared to put your ego in a box, right? And that's what I'm saying to you right now. It's got nothing to do with any other estate agent in your town for how successful you're going to be. No matter what they charge, what they say, what they do, you have everything under your power and your control. As long as you've got customers and people to talk to, you've got one of these things as well, right? There's your database there. Imagine ringing up people that you know, asking them questions like, look, if you ever moved home, what would really matter to you? What would you really need from the estate agent that you partnered up with and you worked with? What kind of person do you want to take the equity from your house and negotiate it on your behalf? Whatever. There's loads of questions that you can ask people, but that's where you need to focus. And that's never, ever ending. I find some of the most successful agents become most unsuccessful because they use complacency as a backbone of their failure. Let me remind you of that. When you become successful, you can become very quickly complacent. So never stop talking to your clients. Never stop going to your clients and understanding what it is that's important to them. Build your service around what they need on every step of the way, and you will execute needs, outcomes, dreams, and desires. And what's going to happen then, guys? What's going to happen then when clients, even if they didn't go with you first time, they're going to come with you second time? Because you are operating with integrity. You are working on scaling your business the right way, not the wrong way. You're being authentic, because if you genuinely are in this industry, which is the people industry, not the property industry, you are going to be getting to the root and the heart of the sale by understanding what your client's desires and needs are. Your job is to go and deliver that. Deliver those solutions to those problems, those challenges. And believe me, if you can put your energy, your time, your attention into those areas, it might take you a little bit longer sometimes. You're going to get there and you're going to make stuff happen. So there we have it. Focus on your clients, not your competition. Not your competition, okay? I know it's a habit, but we can break bad habits, guys. And I hope you've really enjoyed this episode. So if you've liked it, please like it. It gives me feedback, which we all need to grow our businesses. And if you've got any comments, pop them in the comments box. I promise you they will not be ignored. And if you will, make sure you've subscribed and you hit the notification bell. You can see the links to my other things, my websites, all the other stuff that you're going to want access to. But keep following me on this journey and I'll keep giving you what you need moving forward to become an estate agent with integrity who can scale your career and your business without the sleaze.